Hi, Taehyung Lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel. Hold your breath, because what you're about to see today is not just an ordinary update. Seriously, you have to watch until the end. Because in this video, we're going to uncover the big secret that has been shaking the internet. Kim Taehyung's red necklace. The luxury necklace that suddenly went viral. And the German words he said that kept ARMY awake all night. Why is Taehyung wearing that red necklace? What's the meaning behind that luxurious accessory? And why did he suddenly speak German with such deep and meaningful words? There is something ARMY must know. And trust me, once you know the truth, you'll be shocked, angry, and fall even deeper in love with Kim Taehyung. So, before we start, don't forget to like, comment, and hit the notification bell, so you won't miss the latest updates about the most handsome man in the world, Kim Taehyung. The first 3 seconds, you'll be angry, shocked, and speechless. The big truth about Kim Taehyung's red bracelet that many people tried to hide. Stop, take a breath, because what you're about to read is not just an article. This is the bitter truth that has been buried by rumors, burned by speculation, and twisted by click-hungry channels. And yes, this will make you angry. Angry because you will realize that Kim Taehyung, the man loved by millions, has been the target of cruel and heartless accusations. The red bracelet that shook the world in the great lie of the internet. It all began with one small thing, a red bracelet. A simple bracelet wrapped around Kim Taehyung's wrist. An accessory that should have been a symbol of kindness, compassion, and human empathy. But what did some people do? They turned it into slander. They weaponized it. They twisted it into secret codes, signals, conspiracies. Even worse, they connected it to ships' wild theories and narratives Taehyung never even hinted at. But the truth, the crystal clear truth, announced in November 2025. Dear Heart, a bracelet made to help children with heart disease. 20% of all sales are donated to the Korea Heart Foundation to support operations recovery and aid for children battling one of the world's deadliest conditions. Not a code, not a ship, not for irresponsible channels to farm views, but to save lives. And here are their official words. Dear Heart is a bracelet created to share warmth with children suffering from heart disease and their families. 20% of all sales will be donated to the Korea Heart Foundation to support their surgery and recovery. Thank you so much for your love and support. After reading this, aren't you angry? Maybe at yourself. Maybe at the internet that swallows rumors too quickly. Or maybe at those who twisted Taehyung's pure intention just for views. Whatever it is, the truth is clear. Kim Taehyung cares about people. And he has proven that over and over again. Kim Taehyung's humanity, empathy he never shows off. One thing true fans know, Taehyung never likes to show off his kindness. He never publicizes the hundreds of millions of one he donates. He never announces the help he gives to children, families, or humanitarian organizations. But the world changed. Rumors grew brutal. And when the red bracelet became a tool for slander, Taehyung couldn't stay silent. Not for himself, but for the children who desperately need support. This is Taehyung, a man whose gentleness is often misunderstood as secret codes, when it is actually the pure essence of his humanity, more than an idol. Taehyung and the German words that shocked everyone. Then Taehyung touched ARMY again, not with his visuals, not with his dancing, but with language, right in the middle of all the rumors. He spoke to ARMY in German, not just simple words, but words full of depth, emotion, and poetic nuance. One, that's Schnuckelig, meaning cute, adorable, a warm word usually used for someone very close to the heart. 2, that Geborgenheit, one of the hardest words to translate in any language, a sense of safety, comfort, warmth that you feel when you're with someone you trust completely. 3, that's Sehenswert, meaning beautiful to look at, not just physically, but in one's entire human aura. Taehyung used these words to describe ARMY. When was the last time a global superstar expressed feelings this deep? This isn't fan service. This is emotional communication at the highest level. This is the language of an artist. And this moment sparked a question that shook the entire fandom. Will Kim Taehyung return to acting? Will he enter cinema as a lead actor? Because one of the words he used was Kino, meaning cinema. Taehyung never chooses words without meaning. Every word, every expression, every gesture always carries layers. ARMY began asking, is Taehyung hinting at a film project? Is he returning as an actor? Or is he creating something even bigger than Layover? And honestly, these questions made people unable to sleep. The psychology behind the Taehyung phenomenon. There's a reason why even the smallest news about Taehyung explodes. Not just because he's handsome, not just because he's a global idol, but because his personality triggers strong psychological reactions. He's mysterious, triggers curiosity. The less he speaks, the more people want to know. He's too kind, triggers protectiveness. When kind people are attacked, the public becomes emotional. He rarely gets angry when he gets hurt. People feel it deeply. This is empathy mirror. This is why small rumors become storms. Taehyung is the emotional gravitational center of K-pop. Why haters are always wrong. Facts versus rumors. The cruelest rumors. Red bracelet is a code. Red necklace is a signal. It's proof of a relationship theory. It's a ship code. All of those are completely false. Not logical. Not factual. Not aligned with official statements from the brand, foundation, or dear heart team. The truth is, red bracelet equals charity project. Red necklace equals Taehyung's fashion accessory since 2015. No connection to wild theories. No secret code. The most embarrassing part for rumor spreaders is they were too busy inventing narratives that they missed the most important fact. Taehyung is helping save children's lives, and they spread lies instead. If you're not angry after reading this, you're not reading with your heart. Kim Taehyung acting, and what comes next? When Taehyung said the word Kino, the fandom exploded. And for good reason. Taehyung's role in Warang remains iconic. He has a camera-friendly face. He has a screen charisma directors talk about. Fans began asking, is Taehyung returned to acting? Is this a teaser for a romance film? Or an art house film that matches his artistic taste? There is no confirmed answer yet, but one thing is clear. Taehyung would never say Kino without meaning. This signal is too specific to ignore. The world is waiting for Taehyung. And ARMY is ready to shake November 2025. Whatever happens after November 2025, one thing becomes clearer. Kim Taehyung is not just an idol. He is a humanitarian phenomenon. He created a bracelet to save children. He gifted ARMY German words filled with warmth. He calmed the fandom during a storm of rumors. And he may be preparing something huge in the world of film. Every step he takes leaves a mark, leaves a mystery, leaves curiosity that never fades. Because honestly, who wouldn't be curious about Kim Taehyung? The most handsome man in the world, the most mysterious, the most caring, and the most loved by millions. ARMY only needs one thing. Wait, because what comes next might be Taehyung's biggest moment after military service. And the world, without realizing, is getting ready to be shocked again. Thank you, Taehyung lovers, for watching until the end. What we discuss today is only a tiny piece of the giant mystery behind Kim Taehyung. And trust me, the next update will be even more phenomenal, more shocking, and guaranteed to make ARMY lose their breath again. So don't forget, like, comment, and hit the notification bell, because every second, Taehyung always has something unexpected. See you in the next update. Taehyung lovers, take a deep breath, because what's coming is far more intriguing than you could imagine.